Hello beautiful people, happy today. We are teaching you how to make the perfect flat lay with some gorgeous flowers, with some other awesome elements, and yeah, let's get right into it. I hope you enjoy. All right, so we are talking about flat lays today. I'm gonna tell you a couple things that are necessary for flat lays. All right, so obviously we need a surface, and I thought we'll video this from top so you guys get a sense of it. We're actually getting right into it. So a surface is awesome, something that either as low as this or even on the ground. Obviously you have a wood here. I always get a couple of these foamy boards. They are my lifesavers. I get them from the dollar store, so you can only imagine how inexpensive they are. So I go through these babies quite a bit because they get like wrinkled. As you can see, this white one, I've been using it quite a bit, and they get dirty. As you can see, again, just playing with them a lot. So it's always nice to have quite a bit of these on hand. You can get them in different colors too, but I always go with black or white because they're just the two colors I use the most. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the white. I actually, it's not even straight, it doesn't matter because we're going flat and we're gonna play with it. Another thing that I always have is flowers because they just make everything look so much better, right? It's just so nice. All right, so I do have a product that I'm shooting right now, which is these babies, the Sandhill wine, and there are blackberries in this guy. So I'm gonna be working with some blackberries with some of those orange roses because it goes with the orange on the bottle and branding, and we're just gonna build from there. And I'm gonna kind of play and see what works and what doesn't, and then we'll meet a happy place and I'll go ahead and photograph it from obviously top, like face down flat right up here, right, depending what kind of a lens you have. So we're gonna go ahead with that, and then I'm gonna get into more details of how to do only like flower flat lays and maybe add some props to it, like postcards or little writings, things that you can go flat with. It is awesome. This is an awesome idea, little scissors or clippers for flowers. Again, cones are always a great idea. Coffee or tea is also really good. So we'll go ahead and I'll show you 3 different ways how to do flat lays. Let's start with this wine. We'll photograph it and then we'll move on to other fun stuff, okay? All right, so I haven't even thought about it. So we're gonna go ahead and create this whole thing together. All I did was I have another bottle of this wine and I have poured 2 cups, and I didn't want it to be a wine glass. I wanted it to be more of like, I mean, with the flute kind of thing, because I wanted it to be as flat as it can be. So I'm gonna go ahead and place, again, I'm probably gonna play and move things around. And as you can see, I have a bit of a shadow because I have light coming through. When I'm taking a photo, I'm gonna go ahead and close the blinds because I do not want that, all these shadows that you can see. And then with the flowers, where I wanna kind of go ahead and cut some of them, as I have left these roses out so they open a bit, and I can go ahead with my hand and open them even more, just so I have that volume and get bigger bloom for what I'm trying to create. And again, cutting them super short, and that's already there. It will look really good. All right, I don't know, maybe I'll put them here. I am very certain that I want to use some of these blooms as is, so I'm probably going to go with some of the ones that are a bit more closed, and maybe 3 of them. I'm going to go ahead and place them like that. I don't know, again, I'm just going to play and see what shows up for me and what I'm doing, and if it doesn't look good, we'll go ahead and again move things around. There's no right and wrong. Blackberries, it's always good to have some of these babies. And again, I don't want things to be too close to each other. I want to create that movement and flowiness. I'm gonna see if it works. If I just go like that, maybe it does. This specific brand, this specific wine brand is a very masculine kind of like a brand. So obviously we want to make sure that we are achieving that look. So we're gonna go probably there. I would like a couple more blackberries. I may not have everything in the photo anyway, but we'll just go ahead and place things just so we do, you know. I think this is pretty good. So let's grab our camera and try to photograph and see what shows up. Okay, so I think I like these flowers. I will keep them. And what I love about them is because they're super large, it just makes a perfect flat lay. I also have these beautiful garden roses. Look how stunning they are. They're yellow, and we're gonna go ahead and cut a whole bunch of those and incorporate into our design. So we talked about like tea or coffee. So why don't we bring a teacup and a saucer? We're gonna go with like something super close to like just as a compact, as a grouping. So we'll go ahead with our tea there. We'll have a little spoon that will go on top. I'll probably will put it after, but just so you kind of get a sense. You could put it there, but I'll tell you what I'm gonna do with that. So it's super summery, super juicy, super fun. And every time I do a flat lay, I make sure I take a whole bunch of different kind of photos with the same kind of florals, because I've already cut them super short and I won't have them for a very long time. This is a Veronica. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut these babies and kind of play and extend our arrangement. What I love about flat lays is that there is no right or wrong. You can play as long as you want with like greeneries, with flowers, with petals. It's so fun to be able to like use your flowers after they're like not as fresh anymore and just still create little fun things like that. I'm gonna go ahead with this. I think I'm gonna add even some raspberries and blackberries to this too, just to kind of bring a little bit more fun colors and make it more juicy. I love the art between flowers and fruits and food. Like, it's just so magical when you bring a whole bunch of pretty things together and create something really fun like this. And this is just gonna be a super cute photo, a really fun, really easy, right? Because we're just working with roses. This is great. I think this is like really nice, just to keep the aesthetics of this and kind of tweak things a little bit. We can maybe do that, maybe bring like a little writing into play. These are our prints, our gold foil prints from We Are Love & Co. As you know, it's ours. I want to make sure I'm not wrecking it, so I don't want any berries or anything. So I'm gonna go right in there. Okay, and I think what I want to do, I want to still keep my tea and see how I can have that be part of the design. I don't want to make it too heavy on the bottom. I want to like kind of cover the edge so it's not too rough, because everything's so soft and I want to keep that softness. And as you can see, the board is already looking sturdy, and that's what I mean, that it's nice to have a few of these boards, so when you get them dirty you can keep using another one. This looks pretty good. Let's go back with this raspberry, or we'll see. Again, sometimes you place things and you take a photo and see if it still looks good or not, okay? All right, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something. Subscribe if you haven't already. Like and comment below. Let me know what you think. What else would you like to see? We will show you more and more of these flat lays with different backdrops and different elements very, very soon. I hope you liked it. and I will see you very, very soon. Happy today. Bye-bye.